faced with the challenge of detonating two high-rises that, because of their design, are proving more complicated to blow up than they were to build.
Demolitions come in all shapes and sizes. But when they go wrong, they go spectacularly wrong. In the past 10 years, Glasgow has seen 49 demolitions, and thankfully, none of them have ended disastrously. Because when you've got people living right beside what's coming down, it's crucial to get them right. Any structural engineer would tell you that each demolition comes with its own set of problems, and that's certainly the case today. These are the Sandyfield Road flats in the Gorbals area of Glasgow, built in the late 1960s in response to the city's housing shortage. But now, these two buildings present a big demolition headache. They are surrounded on all sides by houses and shops. It's a very tight space, and it's made all the more difficult because of the way the towers were constructed. They were built using a French construction technique called the Tricoba method, and it worked by using prefabricated concrete panels to form the exterior of the structure. Buildings like these are extremely difficult to demolish safely because the solid concrete panels behave in a unique way. To demonstrate, we set up a model of one of the towers. Now, on each floor, we've got these pieces of card. They represent the concrete panels. And on the floor, marked out in red, we've got the debris zone. But if one of these panels falls outside that area, it could be disastrous. As the tower begins to collapse, the lower panels are crushed by the weight of the ones above. They slide out just a little way, well inside the debris zone. But the top few panels, coloured red, aren't carrying any weight. So when they hit the ones below, they slide further out and end up outside the debris zone. The responsibility for avoiding this lies with structural engineer Jim Sharp, and he has a cunning plan. How are you going to control that fall?
We are wire roping the top external panels, so as the building drops and distorts, that the panels are tied into the building and don't oversail the debris pile.
They've secured the panels on the top floors to the sides of the building using heavy-duty steel cables. The cables connect the panels to the interior floors to anchor them in place, creating a single solid block. It's simple, but will it be effective? If I attach the top panels of our model to the interior floor in the same way, it should have the same effect. This time, when the tower collapses, the top panels are prevented from sliding too far out, and 19,000 tonnes of building will land neatly inside the debris zone. As an added layer of safety, local residents are evacuated to a safe distance. The team gets ready for the big moment. It's nearly 2 o'clock, and in the buildings behind me, 230 kilograms of explosives are primed and ready for detonation. So in just a few moments, we'll find out if Jim and his team have got their calculations right. Within milliseconds of each other, 6,000 explosive charges will rip both buildings apart from the ground up. Ooh. That was amazing! We could feel the vibrations. This whole balcony shook. And what's more, the wire roping has worked. Jim talks me through the slow-motion footage of what happened.
As the building starts to pile up on the debris pile below, the panels are staying together and the top 2 floors are staying together.
Now, you must be relieved after all of this.
Yes, I'm very relieved. It's been a very good demolition, 100% success in my opinion.
The clean-up operation can now begin, and the residents return to their homes. But the skyline in this part of the city has changed forever. Now this site, like many others across the UK, will be the home of a whole new generation